سلام و برابکس چنل یوتیوب من، به چنل من خوش اومدین. میریم سراغ پارت دوم بازی الن ویک 2. Let's go. خب آخر ما اینجا بودم، داشتم صحبت های این ایجنتی که خودش مرده رو میشینم. الان بعد از ذهنم بیام بیرون ببینم چه خبره، کجا باید بریم. خدا همه رو شنیدم، فکر کنم دوباره برگردم اینجا. Nightingale came from Calder Lake. بازی دریچه سر اسباب بازی دعوا میکنن.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson?
Fuck you,
Something
man.
happened at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you...
انگار اونا منتظر نایتینگل بودن و نایتینگل دنبال یه سرپناه میگشته که به اونا
It's not that
برخورد.
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping?
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
Witches
It is kind of creepy though.
witch کلا یعنی جادوگر. یکم پشپریزونه. یه جادوگر بدون هیچ قلبی. چرا اونجا بایستاده؟
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Barefoot probably.
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
چه این شکلی؟ چه این شکلی شد؟
A page full of text, not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
برای پلیس مثل اینکه اشتباه
The
داشت.
victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
یه چیزی توش
I
بوده
must find
توی
out what.
سینه‌اش بوده. خیلی پشمریزونه، یعنی یه چیزی تو
This
سینه‌اش
mug
بوده.
always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. بدترین مادر نیستی.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy,
Shut the fuck up.
I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Maybe I'm sorry.
Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Next time. She does to love the great one. She does to love. Oh,
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that
مثل اینکه یه
shortcut the
سریا
deputy mentioned.
دیدن
Sounds good.
I'll be back in a
شاید بودن
second.
باید بریم
Roger.
پیشون. فکرم سردرد این بازی ولی خب من الان اینجا ماشین کجاست؟ حواسم نبود داشتم آهنگ میخوندم. باید بریم سراغ ماشین. آره.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
واقعا این بازی خیلی رازآلوده. اصلا راز سر منو به درد میاره.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates...
فکر میکنم پشت این یه چیزی هست. فعلا چیزی پیدا نکردم. خودش بزن بود.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
خودشون FBI نشه. واقعا اصلا میکشه.
Snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hey there.
یه قهوه میاد. من با اینکه قهوه دوست دارم فکر کنم برای راند بعد بعدی قهوه بخورم چون خیلی خوابم
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know.
یه امروز خیلی قهوه
How much did you have?
نمیتونیم برداریم.
That's all much.
Oh dear. You.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington.
بده قهوه رو دیگه.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
میگه تو بگو چی شد.
We've looked
برای
through the
تعریف
case
که شد
files you
من
sent over,
موضوع.
Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims?
Excuse me.
بچه ها به
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd
Don't
love
kick
to get back
before
to
I-
our hotel and
Oh,
decompress after what we
kick.
saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
هیچ فقط چند سازم. وای خواهر
What
بابام
were
چرا
you
اونجا
doing
بودن
at
دیگه؟
Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
کاملا قانونن.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was
میگه یه دود اینجا منظورش یه مرده لخت
crazy,
مرد از تو آب
shouting
بیرون.
weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran
Right,
into these
مصرف کرده بود
psychos
باشه.
in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with
میگه یه سری
knives,
دیدیم هم که
like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted
چرا اتفاقا
and
رو
called the
بود
cops.
همونایی که دیدم.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
خواستی یه چیزی بگی انگار نذاشتم.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They said it was in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh,
چطور میگه که به بچه دارم؟
you're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
دخترش غرق شده؟
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
مرسی که این ویدیو رو تماشا کردین. حتما ما رو سابسکرایب بکنید، لایک، کامنت فراموش نشه. تا ویدیوهای بعدی. پیس اوت.